This is the event that you see each and every week on TBS, and you can take home with you on Sony PlayStation. The new video game Thunder now out, and that'll be in stores very, very soon. No commentary from yours truly, Tony Schiavone and Mike Tenay together. How about that?
All right.
We're commentating on that video game, Brain.
How come I wasn't invited?
Well, why do you think? You're very obnoxious. You're hard to deal with. Video game people didn't want to have anything to do with you, but nevertheless, fans will let you know a couple of things. Friday, January 29th, we're going to be in San Diego, the Cox Arena. Tickets at the Aztec box office and Ticketmaster. And then on Saturday, January 30th, at the Great Western Forum in Los Angeles, the return of World Championship Wrestling. Get your tickets at the Forum box office and all Ticketmaster locations. Here comes Barry Windham. Now, before this match gets underway, I had a meeting yesterday with Human Resources and our leader, Kim Goodley, and he asked me point blank, as the supervisor of Eric Bischoff, look at this list of definitions of ratings and how you rate your employees or give them their review, and tell me which one applies to Eric Bischoff. And as Chris Benoit of the Horsemen makes his way in here, I had no choice but to tell Tim this. The definition of Eric Bischoff, based on his commentary or lack thereof on Monday, is under the fails to meet requirements banner. And that means his performance at the level on Monday was unacceptable. The level of performance was causing problems, inconveniences, hardships for the department and or co-workers, including us, and was having a negative impact on departmental effectiveness and our productivity. The level of performance cannot be condoned or allowed to continue. That's what I told him. And I know that is echoed not only from what happened up here at the broadcast points, it's echoed with all of our production personnel who have been under this man, Eric Bischoff. He's been a tyrant. Guys like Craig Leathers, like Kip Bissell, like Keith Mitchell, like Terry Taylor, Annette Yoder, who worked so hard for us. I mean, these people were browbeaten unmercifully on a daily basis. And that's only the tip of the iceberg as it relates to Eric Bischoff. This meeting is very important for him, for our company tomorrow. And I'm not going to say I hope something bad happens. I hope that something is finally ironed out, because Eric Bischoff can be a good announcer. We know that if he wants to be. And not only that, has been in the past, before all this stuff, a good boss. That's all I'm going to say about it. The terrorizing has to stop, and hopefully it will.
But you know, sometimes you got to lean on your employees a little bit.
Oh, shut up.
It doesn't really go any lower on that rating scale, does it?
Nope. An FM fails to meet requirements. Sorry, that's just, as they say, doing my job.
Should give him a CP. Can't be produced.
Barry Windham and Chris Benoit, two men who can really go here, Mike, today. Two of the finest wrestlers in our sport, with Billy Silverman, the referee. And you think about what Flair has endured. You know, Chris Benoit, who was one of the cornerstones of getting the Horsemen back together, is wrestling this one with a lot of emotion and, so far, a lot of momentum.
Well, you know that Chris Benoit has to be an emissary of the Nature Boy Ric Flair in this matchup against Barry Windham. And you can see as Benoit just drives those repeated knees into the face of Windham that it's payback time for everything that Barry Windham has done to Ric Flair over the course of the past month or so. Ever since Windham joined forces with Eric Bischoff, think back to Charlotte, North Carolina, the humiliation of Flair's family, the role that Barry Windham played when he was part of that attack on David Flair, Ric's son.
And first of all, you know, Flair thought Windham was with him. He called Windham out. He was going to sing the praises of the man, you know, and then he turned his back on him.
And I'm not so sure if we can say that Windham has teamed with Eric Bischoff, because Barry Windham, I think this may be a deep-rooted personal vendetta between a Barry Windham and a Ric Flair. Of course, Ric Flair has had some memorable matches. He has been teamed with Barry Windham. He has had some great brawls against his father, Blackjack Mulligan. So it may be much deeper than just what Eric Bischoff told him to do. But back then, Eric Bischoff was controlling the purse strings. So, and I'm not siding with Barry Windham, so Windham may have had his hands tied, so to speak, or it may be personal. And now, here Benoit, put him over the top and put him down hard.
You know, Windham used to be a horseman.
We know that. We brought that up in this program already.
I was just
many times.
I was just reiterating.
Reiterating. Thank you for your reiteration.
Don't mention it.
Okay. Into the midst. Would you stop it? Let's get into this match as Mr. Intensity, Chris Benoit, a top member of the Horsemen right now, gets raked in the eyes by Barry Windham. A very important matchup here, no doubt. Over the top. Good move by Barry Windham, setting down. He got a 1-2, but could not hold down the crippler, Chris Benoit.
Nicely executed gut-wrench suplex that time by Windham, trying to take advantage of that size, strength, and power advantage that he has over Benoit.
You know, it's been quite a while since we've seen Barry Windham here in WCW, in World Championship Wrestling, and really in pro wrestling. He's been off for a few months or so, maybe even longer, but he hasn't lost a step. I mean, he is still the same fiery competitor with that mean streak, the Texas native that he is, and he gets run over here by Chris Benoit.
Yeah, speaking about a mean streak and fiery nature, Benoit just leveled him with the clothesline.
And you can tell by looking at your clock or watch that we are going into overtime here on Thunder. Glad you could stay with us. We've got a 2 count. Going to be back with you next week. And don't forget, it's going to be the Giant and Kevin Nash, one of our feature bouts coming up Monday. Information on Eric Bischoff and his meeting with Ric Flair. Where is that going to go? And what about Goldberg? Wait, Monday is a big event. Live on TNT, 3 hours, starting at 8 o'clock Eastern Time.
Cannot afford to miss Monday's Nitro, especially as it pertains to the future of World Championship Wrestling in the NWO. Contact made with the official who goes down.
German suplex. Barry, a big guy, but he got him over, and Barry landed on the shoulder, but the referee not there to make a count because the feet of Benoit did hit Billy Silverman. Hit him in the head, knocked him down.
Something's going on.
Yeah, something's going on. There's body. Curt Hennig has come in and gets in the midst of a crippler crossface, but Windham is back up, and Benoit gets kicked in the side of the head.
Benoit never saw it coming.
Cover, 1, 2, and Benoit's not going to get up. A handful of tights will reinforce that, and thanks to Hennig, Barry Windham wins, and here comes Mongo.
And Mongo's mad.
Steve McMichael.
2 big Texans right now going at it.
Going after Barry Windham. Hennig is back up. Mongo cuts him off at the goal line and nails him into the side of the head. As Benoit tries to get up, the fight can do. Look at this.
This is payback, Horseman style.
Get out of here while you can.
Daring him to come back in, but Windham and Hennig will leave. And they will now face Ric Flair and David Flair coming up at Sold Out.
Well, I can't wait till Monday.
We are out of time. Don't you dare miss Monday Nitro this Monday.